ain't never skipped a beat or a bag.
I always had the juice, but now I got the peach.
I keep you on the edges of your seat.
Spring, summer, or September, I'm the one you always remember.
You're always living in the moment when you are the moment.
I may be a rookie, but this isn't my first race.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rico Bellucci with another episode of... Don't tell me to wait. I want you to walk over here on camera.
Hold on, Hope. Y'all don't know about that. That's y'all from
before we
ATL.
hang up, I get it. Yeah, you gotta show yourself off. That's something about I notice about transgenders. They are very flamboyant, want to be seen.
We took a lot of work to look like this, and y'all think
Right.
that don't nobody want to see?
That's what I think it is. I think because y'all feel like y'all went through a lot to get the way y'all look. Like, you know what? I think it's harder for a girl to turn into a boy than a boy to turn into a girl. But then again, I could be wrong, right? Because it's easy to cut the titties out. It's harder to grow them.
It's definitely easier to just be roughneck and be dirty as fuck and have hair all over your chest and all over your face and all over your body.
It's some fine ass boy girls out there, girl boys. What do you call them?
I mean, I'm not trying to say that trans men are dirty and roughneck. What I'm saying is that typically men are. So when you're trying to emulate a man like a trans man is, or emulate a woman like a trans woman is, you kind of take on some of the things that they do. So they end up a lot of times being hairy and unkempt because that makes them look even more masculine. So a lot of the ones that don't shave their face or don't shave their body, or you know, even the ones that kind of get a little flabby tend to look more like men because men got wide backs. Men look like they didn't take a lot of time to get ready in the morning. And this is his look, by the way. Hold on, wait. I added the shorts, but I just have them.
And he bought me this denim jacket that I love so much. I wish I knew that I had it, I would have been wearing it out the door today. I didn't know I had it, no. He done bought so many clothes. Clothes is not that important to me. The best gift you can get me is what?
Weed.
Yes. That's all.
That's just the truth.
I mean, you can get me a weed cookie, brownie cake, sucker. I mean, you can get me a weed toy. And I love it. Now, you don't give me no weed clothes. I'm not wearing no weed clothes.
This bow was actually from this was my prom bow that I used, my bow tie that I used at prom when I was
prom bow
in high school. And he also,
how much of a hoarder is that?
He also used this. Really, he also used this to wear to work when we worked together at a restaurant downtown, Midtown Atlanta.
When I was a host at Mama Nympha's.
Host
at Mama Nympha's. I might have had to flirt a little bit, but I came home with money just from hosting.
Flirting, okay.
I got a lot of tips from hosting. I really did.
Yeah, he got tips. He got tips. He got some extra credit.
Guys. I'm your boy Rico Bellucci.
And I'm Jay Bellucci.
And this is another episode of the Urban Binge on RiBelTV, reviewing The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Season 14, episode 2.
It feels like it's season 15. I cannot believe we've been watching this for 14 damn years.
I need a picture. I don't know if I want to take a picture with you bitches, but I guess I will for now. You don't have to. I sure don't.
Well, I have not. Okay, I've watched 14 seasons, but I have not been watching it for 14 years. Right. So I've been watching it for more like 11 years.
Because his mama was rich. And
oh, hell no, you did. We was not rich. We was privileged.
Right.
Not rich.
But you know what? Somebody just said that not too long ago, that it's okay to say, I didn't grow up in the struggle. And I was thinking about that, like, yeah, it is. People shouldn't feel ashamed.
No, now it was still a struggle. Wait a minute now. We got robbed. Our door got kicked in, bitch. We done been homeless and sleeping in the cars and everything else. But
right, I can understand
it
all that.
just got better.
But God, hallelujah. Where are my bracelets? They are in the room. I need my bracelets.
I feel like I need some bracelets, or at least some rings on or something. I feel like.
No, we're new, but don't worry about it. I guess we're sitting all the way down now.
Right, and we're getting started.
I don't even have my neck.
I don't have no necklace on either.
Oh my God, I don't have my Aquarius necklace on.
Leave it.
Oh my God, that's my lucky necklace.
We're in the nude.
That's my lucky necklace. Okay,
Without
so
accessory.
anyway,
Well, I got on hoops.
these things are available at Urban Binge Boutique, guys. Make sure you check out our website, urbanbinge.myshopify.com. Okay, we have female clothing and clothes for boys who want to wear girl clothes.
Or anybody who want to wear girl clothes.
Right, I don't want to leave people out. Like, I don't know. People calling themselves he when they look straight up like a she. I mean, what's that called? I don't know what you call that. I'm serious. People saying that they want to be called she,
It's
and this
just
nigga
called
walk around with heels and a
pronouns.
beard. Why the fuck you got on heels and a beard talking about call me she? But listen, I'm gonna call you she. So,
Well, but wait a minute.
motherfuckers out here talking about I'm
But
a
aren't
bear.
there bearded ladies?
Okay, but she want to be called a she.
Okay, but she want to be called a she. The fuck same situation. Hell, you talking about you can't
My
tell?
Lord. I don't care what you call me. I answer to she. I answer to her. He.
Also, you non-binary.
Really? That's what that's called?
Yeah.
I don't mind being called she. What the hell?
No, don't call me
You
no
can call
he.
me she. That's fine. You can call me he or she.
I get offended. I don't get offended by some people, depending on who.
Some
If you
people
don't know
out
me,
here.
bitch, when you look at me and you see she, just say she. Now, if you see she, he, she, it, then don't play with me. Like, you need to say she first. Like I said, she, it.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if you say he, she, it.
Anyway, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Episode 1 came out a bit late, and this one is probably going to be a bit late, but I'm trying to learn how to minimize our notes so that we don't be talking so fucking much, because we both do, especially me.
No,
Okay,
not
I'm
me.
the one that edits. I'm a slow editor.
Not me. I don't talk that much. That much. No, I'm just lying. I do. I talk a lot.
Closer.
This is the Urban Binge Radio.
I'm a little tipsy. Okay. Today is Sunday. And it's the day that the Lord has made. Give me the lighter. Anyways, we ain't even got to the goddamn notes yet. Where my phone?
Let's get started because this was a really good episode. And from the top of the episode, I would like to say that Drew and Ralph are carrying this entire episode or this entire season so far. So by themselves. Okay. And I would say coming in second place is Marlo Hampton because she is coming off like her story.
And running
about
real
to be
slow in third
very
is Kandi
interesting.
Burruss.
Right. And then I would say Kandi Burruss is coming in at number 3 because her and Todd seem like every episode so far, they are revealing more and more of their business, it seems like. So we're going to get into Todd and
Marvin.
And who?
Marvin.
Matter of fact, why don't you call Todd and ask him about what he just told a girl in New York this past weekend?
Okay, please. I will ask.
Telling him his name is Marvin.
Okay.
So that he can cheat. Marvin, his alias.
I'm just playing. I love you, Kandi. Don't
That's
fuck-
on- we do need to talk about that.
don't get offended.
We do need to talk about that. I did want to say that they are carrying the whole entire fucking episode alone. Drew and her husband are really coming off like. At first, I was like, "Why the fuck did they add Drew?" Now,
They're coming off like the problem children.
oh my God, I'm loving Drew and this man's story, and it's so interesting watching Drew be dumb.
Now she do act like a little bit like she used to act like herself because
It's
she was still Drew Sidora on the game, but Drew Sidora on the game was a little ditzy. So she,
I
so
stopped
she used to
watching.
let
When they
Derwin
changed
do
the
whatever the
cast,
fuck he wanted to do.
I was not watching when Brandy was on there.
Tanya.
Scene 1 starts off with Sanya. Okay.
Right, Tanya starts the show.
Some jerk sauce from Jamaica, so you can cook in some jerk fish. What y'all talking about?
Shazy roll.
Look here, I don't know what this is for. So this must just be.
I wonder if Sanya still has a partnership with Nike. Okay, I only have 2 notes for Sanya. I want to know if she has a partnership with Nike still because obviously.
Well, as long
with
as
the
you
scene-
don't do anything wrong, yeah, you still keep your
You think they give them
endorsement.
a lifetime endorsement?
It is, especially for Olympians.
And winners, gold medalists.
A triple gold medalist, especially. Yeah, she still.
She said,
unless she done did something.
She's 3 and 1 bronze or silver or something.
I don't talk about the bronze. That was.
Oh, okay.
I'm the fastest American woman to ever run the 400 meters. I am a 4-time Olympic gold medalist.
I thought it was 3 gold and 1 bronze.
No, 4 golds and 1 bronze. I don't talk about a bronze. Oh my God!
So she got 3 golds. So she's the fastest running woman.
Who's ever done the 400 meter?
Oh, wow. So she probably do still got an endorsement.
Yeah.
Obviously, when the thing came on, she clearly got on a brand new Nike sweatshirt.
Yes.
And it was like the focus was dead on it. It was nothing else in the kitchen. It was as if it was an ad. It's her standing there. No, seriously, with this rainbow.
Well, then oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, you're right. It did say
her
Nike.
in a
so
white kitchen.
the fact that it says Nike and it's not blurred out by Bravo, she's able to advertise Nike anywhere she goes and carries her body because she's a walking billboard for Nike.
Not only that, Nike commercial played like 2 or 3 times.
When?
During the show.
Oh well, yeah. Duh.
It was a gray and black picture of a guy running.
Duh.
A guy was doing exercise or running or something in gray and black commercial. But I don't know if that meant anything.
Well, yeah, it did. It was an association.
Okay.
Association.
So Tanya still got money. Okay. I don't know why she don't got no countertops, honey. But all right.
Girl, you got 1 pink flower at a table. This is so sad. I mean, her booth is as empty as her chateau.
Child, Sanya, I want something. Me want the jerk chicken sauce.
No.
I want it.
I want my own plate too.
Okay.
Shit.
And I want the beef patty.
They don't play about them beef.
Me want the beef patty.
They don't play about them beef patties.
And she not another argument about the beef patty, bitch.
Chopping necks.
Child, Mama done went on a beef patty, a patty pitch fit. She done sat up here and argued about this is for dads anyway.
Right.
My mom took a trip to Jamaica and brought back beef patties. And everybody have their own box. My box, Shari box, mom box. And we don't want to share the boxes. Not my fault.
Now I can't say daddy, the Martabus man, he do look like he can really cook.
Not the Martabus man.
But I'm sorry, A.A. Ron don't look like he can cook at all.
A.A. Ron look like he
can.
Okay.
Lay there and just be fine.
Right. A.A. Ron look like he could get it hot in the bedroom, not in the kitchen.
Damn, A.A. Ron. Y'all saying your husband is fine.
Yes, he is.
Okay, so that's my last note for Sanya, because Sanya is Cynthia. Okay. A bit boring.
A breeze on by.
Who said that? Nene said that?
No.
Nene said something like that.
I didn't bring Cynthia's name up. You did. Cynthia is, I think everybody knows this. I think Cynthia is okay. It's not like she's really bringing anything to the show. I mean, just to be honest, I mean, she talk about what the Bailey agency in bar 1. When the wind blow, you blow this way, then you blow that way. Girl, bye. I mean,
she was always your #1 loyalist.
I think that Cynthia was my friend. That's what I thought. When you have a friend and they do something wrong or something you don't like, I don't think you align yourself with the enemy.
The next scene, still scene 1, but this is scene 1
and a half, because Sheree still half housewife.
Right. This is scene 1B. So we got scene 1A with Sanya, and then we transition over to Sheree's house. And what is Sheree over here doing at the chateau? Kenya is pulling up to the chateau.
Hey. Kenya's coming over. You met her before.
Yeah. Does she eat sweets?
I don't know. The bitch skinny as hell right now. She may not be eating nothing. So then you don't have to eat them.
Miss Thelma at Chateau Thelma, named after him.
Oh my God.
No, I didn't mean to say himself. I meant to say, no, I'm sorry. No, for real. I didn't mean to say himself, herself. Named after herself, bitch. I really didn't. No shade, bitch. She no longer lost on her way. Miss Thelma.
Mother of former Real Housewives of Atlanta star Sheree Whitfield is missing, and police right now asking for your help. CBS 46's Brittany Edney takes us inside the case.
Yes, I was so surprised to see Thelma. Thelma's not lost anymore. We have not seen Thelma in years, okay? And Sheree daughter looking older than Sheree to me. I'm like, damn, Sheree daughter?
Her name is Tiara.
Tiara looking older than Sheree, okay? But who pulling up? Kenya Moore is pulling up, and Kenya Moore could have walked up.
And you know we're neighbors now. I know. Yeah, we're neighbors. I live like 500 feet from here. I can walk to your house. Okay. That is awesome. Yeah.
Cause we know she live right down the street, down the street.
But she had to pull up just a block away, go in, and she's ready to be messy. We haven't seen this side of Kenya in a really long time.
Right.
This is old Real Housewives of Atlanta, where somebody carries a bone to the next person, but it don't look like it's full on intentionally. I'm trying to be messy. The way Kenya was spitting off to Sheree, it was as if
it wasn't as if she was trying to be messy.
But it seemed like I don't really want to be saying this, but I'm gonna say it. Well, one of the things I do want to say is Sheree loves to prove somebody wrong.
I cannot wait to show this bitch my basement. Okay, do you remember over here, boo?
Before they even sat down to talk to each other, Sheree is showing off her house, which I think rightfully so. They had a lot to say about Sheree's house.
Kenya had a lot to say about Sheree's house.
Oh, no. Ooh, no, Kim, that's her girl, bitch. No, Kim was actually going in on Kenya that night, right? Okay, so no, it wasn't
at Nene
just
house.
Kenya who went down there. Somebody else went down there.
Kandi went with Kenya.
Kenya has not been in my basement since the bitch went creeping during my housewarming.
Is this the basement? Oh my gosh! She said her house was more finished than mine.
I finished it.
Okay, so Kandi was coming for the house.
Yeah,
too.
and Kandi went in goddamn Nene closet with Porsha ass too. Kandi, I'm gonna need you to stop being a tag along, bitch.
Ooh, Kandi, stop invading people's privacy. Kandi
no, don't do it now. No, wait a
dungeon.
minute. Hold on, wait a minute. I said enough now.
Kandi don't want us to see that dungeon.
What dungeon? That welcome to the dungeon tour that done made her a couple
No,
points.
that dungeon that Porsha said she got.
Oh, guess what? Porsha where?
On the way back.
On out the door though. The fuck?
Porsha gone.
Porsha's gone. You lying.
You lying. That's what Cynthia said.
Right.
So moving on, I do think Sheree's house is beautiful. Took a very long time to get this shit done, Sheree.
She ain't had it built yet.
Don't do it. Don't do the OG. But let me say something. I don't live in a house that I own, so I'm not gonna complain.
Right.
Because I wish I had a Chateau Sheree that I built from the ground.
Bitch, I took a half-built one, bitch. I finished the rest of it myself.
Shit. The fuck? Because when you come from the bottom going up, bitch, you'll be sleeping that motherfucker when it say hazardous.
Okay.
Bitch, with no helmet on, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
I'll be sleeping in my goddamn Bentley in the driveway, bitch, in my Benz.
Okay.
That's on
day.
That I'm past due on 3 months worth of a car note, but it's all right.
Right. But she did a really good job. I mean, absolutely. Although we already seen the house because some YouTube channel or some magazine already did a tour of Chateau Sheree.
They was doing the MTV Cribs.
Huh?
They was doing the MTV Cribs.
Right. Before she got her TV, before she got her peach back, she went, she did like a MTV Cribs Stiller type of shit. Somebody stole MTV Cribs shit and tried to do it MTV Cribs with Sheree. But she showed us the house. It was beautiful. Did she show us downstairs? I think she did show us downstairs.
Yeah. And she said the basement was finished. Yeah, she did. She showed the basement was finished.
This is the Urban Binge Radio.
Sheree, so finally to the scene where Sheree and Kenya is sitting down, and Sheree and Kenya are sitting here gossiping, of course, like I said, about Marlo.
Right.
I mean, I feel like this was such a pointless conversation because what made Sheree come out of nowhere with this shit? Sheree literally came out of nowhere to tell her Marlo said, literally nowhere. They was not even talking about this, and she just, Marlo had a lot to say about you. Like, this is really old school Housewives of Atlanta.
Speaking of the assistant, she told Kandi that Drew and you share an assistant.
Girl, you know what? I meant to tell you. Drew told me that one of her assistants.
Sheree did wear her joggers. She wore a sweater dress, bitch.
Right.
She told me she wanted to wear her sweat. She wore her sweats, bitch. She told me I could have worn my joggers, bitch. You did.
Right. She was trying to throw shade.
And it was munch and crunch for them for Miss Thelma goddamn moths, bitch. Because it was ate up in the back.
Right.
That motherfucker was chewed up.
Because Marlo told her don't wear joggers. She said, bitch, shut up. I'm not. And she still wore this ugly ass fucking sweater.
Sweater dress to a black tie event. Girl, what the hell?
Sweater dress to a black tie event.
She said black.
I just don't. This was a fucking glass shoe event, honey.
Right.
you know, just a little spruce down.
Cinderella.
Right.
Girl.
What the fuck? She came, oh my God, she looked like somebody's assistant. Okay? She really looked like somebody clean up woman. Is a woman who.
A clean up woman is a woman who.
Gonna clean Tyrone shit.
Nah, Drew came in that goddamn French roll, bitch. She was the cleanup one.
Don't do Drew. That was right for a gala. That was right for a gala. Don't do her. That was right for a gala.
No,
Fuck you, Marlo.
nah, she was
wrong for that.
She was dressed for the occasion for a ball. A ball. We're going to a ball in the UK, bitch. We're going to the Queen's ball.
You look stupid.
No, you look stupid.
You look
You look
really
stupid.
Just like that tired Mama Joyce wig you're wearing. It's real old and tired. It's real old and tired. Okay.
Kandi told Drew to tell Sheree herself before this shit happened.
Okay, yeah.
And then I found out he was Sheree's assistant for 3 years. He was starting to tell me something I don't feel I should know.
Oh, God. Call Sheree, girl. Let her know what's going on.
So I'm going to call her.
Amen.
And this is exactly what the fuck Kandi was trying to prevent from happening. If Drew would have told Sheree herself, bitch, your assistant been telling me some shit about you, then Kenya wouldn't be here flapping her goddamn gums.
Okay, but Kandi still messy as fuck, because Kandi running her goddamn mouth, telling people business. Kandi done went up here and told, what the hell did you tell Kenya? Kandi told Kenya Drew them business because Kenya just repeated to Sheree what Drew got going on at home, and Drew ain't even told Kenya that shit.
Now wait a minute.
Unless we just didn't see it.
Now
Unless
wait a
they
minute.
edited Drew telling Kenya out.
Can we talk about it? You can, because I mean, let's make a long story short. Her husband got a new assistant.
Attractive?
She had a nice ass. I actually can show you.
Now we know good and well that Kandi was the interim bone carrier when Sheree was gone, and goddamn a truly original done hired Kandi on the sidelines to carry the bones, because we know
yes, they did.
We know that come with a raise.
Come
now,
on
bitch.
now, you better preach because I do believe that. And see, that's the thing. We talk a lot about a lot of shit, okay? Because we've been together for 9 years. I like to say that. But some things we really don't talk about, and we be feeling the same way. I was just thinking the same shit today. Kandi got a raise because now Kandi has been hired to stir the pot for some shit. You help us keep it going. You are an undercut or under the table producer. I need you to keep shit going. And that's why Sheree said in a recent interview that she had a meeting with them. They asked, what are we missing? What do we do to spruce this up some? And Sheree told them, you know, bring back the old elements of Housewives of Atlanta, how we first started. We were a bunch of women that didn't know what we were doing, but, you know, whatever the fuck else she said, I understood. You know what I'm saying?
Years I've heard, you know, I hear all the complaints where they say, oh, it's, you know, not as classy, or, you know, it's too much drama. The girls aren't friends. You can tell they're not friends. And these are the complaints that I would hear. So when they reached out to me, I actually voiced these complaints that I heard from other people, and they were literally on the same page. Like, we, you know, my thing was, we need to take this back to what it originated. We were a group of girls. We really didn't know what we were doing, but of course we came together. We were friends, and we had some drama. Like in, you know, any relationship, we had drama, but at the end of the day, we had a mutual respect for each other, and we were friends. Yeah.
I think that being the drama starter on a reality show, you do end up getting a few more perks than the rest of the cast members, whether it's a bigger check or, you know, you don't have to do as many episodes or whatever the case may be. You don't get paid per appearance. You get paid per contractual agreement, whatever the case may be.
And then you can put those pieces together, because why is Kandi hardly ever in drama that looks
involves her, bitch?
And then orchestrated drama.
Right.
She's never in orchestrated drama.
Except the Porsha shit now, though.
Only the Porsha shit. That was orchestrated drama, but not orchestrated by producers. It didn't feel like it was orchestrated by producers.
No, that was orchestrated by Phaedra.
The drama orchestrated by producers is when they set these motherfuckers up to go out to dinner, knowing that the other bitch finna walk in the door in a minute.
Right.
You know, like the cookie lady. You know what I'm saying? They knew damn well the cookie lady was on the way. The producers knew that and everything, but they'll swear up and down we did not know that. Kenya invited this girl to sit here at this table with Tanya.
With the crusty coochie cookie cutter.
You just use the word attacking, like you're doing now. Talk down about your eggs. Proceed. Hi, ladies. It's the cookie lady. Oh, wonderful. How are you guys doing? Okay. Good. Oh, hi. How are you?
Kenya and Sheree just sitting here gossiping up a storm. So let's see how this relationship plays out. It might not last long, which I really don't think it's going to last long, but let's just see how it plays out, okay? You know what? The crazy part is Kenya said she does not know Lisa Ray. So when I said that I might have heard this story broke a while ago, Lisa Ray was in the news a lot back when Housewives first started. If anybody can comment below and let me know that I'm right. When Housewives first started, Lisa Ray used to be in the news a lot, especially getting into a fight with Roxy because Roxy was sleeping with her man, blah, 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 blah. So I thought that maybe I heard something like this. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. But I believe Kenya right now in this moment when I see her saying she doesn't even know Lisa Ray. I believe that she doesn't know Lisa Ray. And the only picture Bravo could find of her and Lisa Ray is the same picture that I could find. That was the only picture I could find of both of them. I could not find any more pictures. So Kenya might be telling the truth. That might just be some bullshit that Marlo pulled out of the thin fucking air, just like Kenya do. Kenya used to do the same shit. So.
What Sheree didn't tell Kenya was that she confirmed that she had heard from somebody else that she was driving Lisa Ray Range Rover. So, bitch, you carrying the bones, but you ain't carrying the ones that you said your damn self. Now, what I am stuck on is that Kenya motherfucking ass talking about a goddamn chia pet surgery, bitch.
Just go buy you a chia pet and put the seeds on your scalp, put a little water on, a little grease, a little oil. Girl, get your edges back.
Chia Pets, the pottery that grows.
She could not
I am motherfucking done, bitch. Chia pet.
Wait. She could not wait. She could not wait to talk about Marlo's hair. I'm telling you.
And the Bosley, bitch. The Bosley.
She couldn't wait to do that. That's why if I was any of them, I would keep Kenya on my bad side all the time. Unfortunately, she would feel that way because I'm not going to open up to her. It's going to always be fuck shit when I see her from me because I'm never going to open up to you. And I'm an Aquarius. She's an Aquarius. Bitch, she'll never get it from me.
Now, Kenya, I must say, for your edge control to be growing people's edges, what I have not seen is fleek edges from you. So I am just like, I ain't never seen your edges slayed or laid or none of that. So you be talking about they grow edges, bitch, all I seen was big ass forehead.
Laid edges. Them edges laid.
Get your edges back today.
You got that?
That's what it's giving.
The gay guy is so fucking messy. Last week, I knew something was up with him. I'm like, I knew something was up with him. I'm like, I don't like him like that. And Kandi not really feeling him. Now, as you can see, Kenya is spilling the beans. And this
Kandi
is what
could feel something from him, and that's what I said last week. I knew she could. She was looking at him like, girl, you're doing a little bit too much.
Right. And this is what I mean when I say they're bringing back the old feel of Housewives, because this is what Housewives of Atlanta used to do. And Kenya doing this is not out of the norm, but it's refreshing to see her give some tea like this, because we ain't seen Kenya do shit like this in a long time. Typically, Kenya don't go back taking bones to other people and shit like that. If she do, she gonna do it in your face because she trying to fuck with you and say, bitch, you said this about such and such. Boom. That's how Kenya gonna do.
Or she might steal your phone, bitch, and now Sheree asked him how she's stealing phones because she done took Drew goddamn phone.
Who do you think stole it?
Okay, that one.
Oh, I stole your
everything that was in.
Bitch.
She didn't steal it. She said she left it, but it do look like Sheree went through that motherfucker, because I'm looking at Sheree's face like, bitch, why you looking like you being sneaky as fuck, bitch? I don't trust your ass, yo. That shit might have been unlocked. Your ass might have went through that motherfucker or seen somebody text, and I would not be surprised, because Sheree is sneaky than a motherfucker.
Right.
This is the Urban Binge Radio.
What I wanted to say is, it's so crazy that they make these connections. How the fuck do they make these connections randomly? How coincidental is it that Drew's assistant is Sheree's ex-assistant for 3 years? And not only that, Drew and Sheree never fucking met. Never met.
Well, I think that birds of
Atlanta is too small?
Birds of a feather flock together, okay? So we have two washed up ladies from Atlanta.
Oh, you are right.
No, it's a little bit of shade. It's a little, right.
Hollywood assistant.
Thank you.
With a budget.
Thank you.
The affordable Hollywood assistant.
Because Drew got two different assistants.
Oh, don't do him like that. When he see us at Club Chaparral and beat our ass.
But,
bitch, I told y'all with my tongue talking ass, bitch.
With your drunk ass giving us Andrew Cardwell. Wear your mask.
Please wear your mask. Wear your mask. It is very important for you to put on that mask. This not no joke. And this is not no rundown. Wear your mask. If you vaccinated or not, throw on that mask and stop lying telling people you vaccinated and you know dang on well you ain't vaccinated. You up here trying to get people sick. Stop lying.
It's tongue because he drunk. That motherfucker probably don't even talk with his damn tongue. Drunk ass. You was drunk.
We're just throwing a little bit of shade, honey, because you was giving team too much.
A little bit. That was the whole tree. But you know what I hate? I hate when gay guys and boys get in the middle of their drama because it's just too confusing. It's like a spider web. Y'all done added another leg. Because then when you add a gay boy, I'm pretty sure it's another gay boy that you need to add.
No, you right. It's like a spider web. It's shot out of your ass because that's what just shit out of your ass. You just bring it up.
Just like Basketball Wives. They were saying it was something being said and he said it and it was a gay guy that was saying it to Jackie and Jackie was going back telling Evelyn and you remember all that shit? It was a gay guy in the middle of all of that. It's too much. Please. Keep it between these ladies. If we're going to have a gay show, honey, create the reality gay show. Chasing Atlanta on YouTube. Guys, make sure you check it out. I'm promoting Chasing Atlanta. They ain't paid me shit, Reese. But I love Reese. I would love to interview Reese. Would you like to do that?
Sure. No, but why is your name not at the end of the show no more, honey?
Is it not? You're lying. You is lying.
No.
Nuh-uh. For real?
Oh,
I'm gonna go see that. You is lying. Oh, I gotta go see that.
What's tea, honey?
Reese.
Tell me, what's tea, bitch?
Bitch. Kandi, you running your mouth. You talking too much because it is not Kenya business. If Kenya got this news from you regarding Drew's husband and her relationship, Tornado Girl.
Well, what I seen was that the police officer was merging towards the front, and the car gunned a little right, and then the police officer kind of submerged, and both of them interacted, and it was a full twist about, and the police car just twisted around like a tornado girl, and the Lord just shook it up, and the man just got injured, and now the result is this police officer don't know if his life is going to continue to make it, or he going to just tap out.
Then you wrong as hell. Okay, so we move on to Drew's scene, and one of the things that I wanted to point out is Drew little boy got the same mentality as his damn daddy. He said, it ain't lying if you don't tell it. And I think Drew
hell no. Run!
Perry's critically acclaimed plays. So what's your name?
Right. I'm like, oh my God, what are you teaching your son, bro? What the hell are you teaching your son? I mean, come on, listen to this shit. What the fuck is he saying?
Yeah, pack up them children, go back to Chicago, bitch, cuz hell to the no, baby.
Right, exactly.
Hell to the no, no.
Hell no, to the no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no.
Wow, Ralph. So you fired her, but you're still talking to her?
Okay. I didn't say anything about, hey, I'm never going to speak to her and she no longer exists. You say it. I want you to say it to me. If you want me to not ever talk to her again, you say it out of your mouth.
Why? For one thing and one thing only. That poo Nene, okay? So what I don't understand is how the hell you talking about she 50 years old now, but you wasn't talking about she was 50 years old when she wanted to rub down your backside, nigga. When she wanted to give you no damn massage, she wasn't 50 years old.
Amen to that.
So what the fuck he talking about? Just saying no, you got.
I just cannot stand to sit here watching Drew. Like, it's entertaining watching her be so weak and dumb to this man, but also it's like, it's sad. It's entertaining because it's true love. It's honestly true love, and it's what a lot of us go through in relationships, okay? A lot of people go through this shit in relationships. Not only that, people who are Tauruses, it's millions of Tauruses out here, and they get over hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views every week. So imagine how many Tauruses and Taurus women, Taurus men, Aquarius women are so hooked on Drew and Ralph's story. Like, they're really hooked on Drew and Ralph's story. So to me, hello. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah. Why are you looking at me like that?
Don't forget at the end of the video, you need to tell Larry thank you.
Oh yeah, I am.
People say that Ralph gaslights me, but I don't know if that's necessarily true.
Can you define gaslighting?
I don't. Let me look up. I got my phone. Let me see. Gaslighting.
So Drew looks up the definition of gaslighting, because she said, I think she said it, or the producer said it, or somebody said that he gaslights her a lot.
Definition. Ooh, manipulate someone by psychological means into questioning their own sanity. Oh my God.
Which is very true. I just never knew the true definition of gaslighting. I mean, I knew, when people use it, how, what it meant based off the way people used it, lately, because of course it's a new saying, it's a new word to say, you know what I'm saying? But to know the real definition of it, I was like, wow, all of this Ralph don't give me, but maybe Ralph is like this. I don't know, but she knows more than we do. They've been together for a very long time. They have a lot
Ralph definitely gaslights Drew. He's done it on the show. So we've seen a couple of instances where he has gaslighted her.
What was the reply?
The reply was, look, I was like, hey, my back is really hurting. And she was like, man, you should have gotten that massage or whatever like that. I was like, hey, what?
What did she say? You left the other day, and I still don't know where you were.
You don't really truly understand men and how we work, especially black men.
I had to let go of those expectations.
Okay.
What was that?
See, you look like you're about to cry.
That wasn't even real. Okay.
Aside from that, I think that ultimately he's just wrong. He's not being faithful to his relationship. Not even if he has not had sex with someone, because we don't know where his dick has been. And if he's telling the truth and he hasn't cheated physically, there is a such thing as emotional cheating, and there is a such thing as stepping out on your marriage emotionally and not physically. So the same thing like Tanya just said last episode, where she felt like her husband just checked out when they had that baby. He could have right now just checked out of the marriage, and he's not being an emotionally stable partner for Drew, and he's all over the place with his emotions and what he wants and how he's reacting to things, and it's just ridiculous, I think.
Totally.
The lady shouldn't have to say that to Ralph. He should be respectful enough to say it to her if he really cares about his marriage, that he won't talk to her anymore. He just told Drew to basically tell him that you never want me to talk to her again, and then I'll tell her that I'll never talk to her again. Why does it take your wife to tell you to not talk to this person again if you know that it was an inappropriate conversation and an inappropriate relationship? If you fired her, then you fired her for some grounds of passing the lines of professionalism.
Right.
So why are you still talking to her, and why are you making it seem like it's okay until your wife tells you no?
That's true.
Okay, so now we go to Kandi's house, right? We at Kandi's house, and they're talking about the play that she's gonna do, and she got another play in production, which I think it's a Broadway play, and it's black production. So this is one of the first.
Kandi is known for being in plays. I think her last play was with Q Parker,
right?
If I'm not mistaken. And
but
Dineva was in one of them.
Yeah, he was. But this can now lead Kandi into getting her Tony, which is an Academy Award, and that's going to be the second half of.
Are they nominated? She's nominated for a Tony.
They will. It's presumptive.
That would be awesome.
So it's just presumptuous that she probably will be, or the play itself will probably be nominated for a Tony, which would make it not the second half, but the second quarter of an EGOT, which is the very coveted Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. So she has a Grammy, and then she will be moving on to a Tony if she wins that, and then Emmy and Oscar. And
that would be totally awesome. You don't think so?
Yeah, it would be. I think that Kandi can do it because she can act, and let's just hope that
Kandi can act.
What is it? Shy? The Shy?
Drop of a dime.
Let's hope that the Shy gets nominated for a Primetime Emmy this year. So that way she can add an Emmy and a Tony to her Grammy, and then she'll be an EGT, bitch. Oh, and then that's what they were talking about. They were also talking about her being in a movie, and she doesn't want to do like low budget movies. She wants to do something that's going to be on the big screen because that's not going to get her no Oscar. So, no, just for real, bitch. We got to shoot high, honey.
Can't just be playing. So, in the middle of talking about all of Kandi's endeavors, Todd, once again, because I don't remember when this happened before. Jay is better with that. Maybe I won't be able to put the clip, but trust me when I say they argued like this before. Todd got upset If I can't find the clip, I can't, y'all. Okay. But Todd got upset. And they were arguing, and Todd was just like, you always want to go here, you always want to go here. What if I want to go and film? What if I want to go? And she was like, dang, you can go. You know?
I think that was right before the time of him working on R&B Divas and that stuff.
That was like season 12, 13.
Oh, after R&B Divas had done, right.
That was recently when they were in the room or something. Kandi had to go to Chicago for the Shy.
Yeah, for the Shy. You're right.
How does Todd feel about you having to do a sex scene?
Right.
And all of that kind of stuff. That's when it happened. But Todd, he seems like he always give us this jealous mode. This mode of, you know, I want to do it. You know, like a little kid. You know, I want to do it. But you know what?
Well, it may come off kind of kiddie, but I do think a lot of Leos have that qualitative emotional state about them where they feel like somebody else's success kind of determines their failure. So when you're around somebody, especially as close as your partner, and he's feeling very you know, not successful at the things that are currently going on in his life, because we all know that he started the truck business. That didn't work out. They was doing the truck and shit. Yeah, he wanted to start tacos and tequilas, old lady gang for Taco Tuesdays, but for a consistent Taco Tuesdays type of restaurant. And a lot of those ventures didn't fare well. And even R&B Divas, it got canceled after what, 3 seasons? 2 or 3 seasons. So it was pretty successful, which
it should be making a return.
It is, and they say right. So I just think that he definitely feels a little shortcoming on his own behalf, because he sees Kandi, which Kandi was already more successful than Todd when he jumped into the relationship. But I'm sure he felt like because they were going to be a power couple and they do stuff together, that a lot of the together things would make them money. So they did the ski trip and all the other shit that they did, which made them a lot of money. But
he was trying to hurry up and make some money, because that's what the
people were, and that's what people were saying about him. You know, when he got with Kandi, that he wasn't. Even Joyce, Mama Joyce, was saying that he didn't make enough money to be with her.
Said you only leave with what you came with or what we make together.
So he ended up trying. That's what I'm saying about the together thing. He wants Kandi to be, you know, 50-50 in the business ventures, so that way they can both be sharing the profit or the gain from whatever it is.
And Kandi, she know what she doing. She trying to stay on top. She trying to stay on top of him. She know what he doing. That he trying to make as much money as possible. Any money she make alone, he cannot touch or take.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to Ole G. Ole. Get that money.
Well, I'll be glad to get some of that money.
Kandi and Todd, I love this restaurant look. Don't know where the hell it's at. Hopefully it's in a good location. But it's giving me that it's a house look.
Somebody done broke the window.
They done broke a few windows. Are you ready for Ole G? Tacos and tequila.
Todd decided he wants to do a Mexican restaurant. Ole G. Get it? O-L-E-G. Ole G. Anyway.
It should have been brunch with old lady gang. Breakfast at old lady gang. Or something, or breakfast with the old lady gang.
Right. What happened was, that's two different ones. What he was trying to do is,
is he gonna tear it down?
What he was trying to do was, because they do brunch. You know, they do brunch at old lady gang. So it becomes very packed there because they have the French toast and the chicken and everything like that. But it became, he sees it as a lucrative opportunity to make a separate business out of just breakfast. So let's stop serving breakfast at Old Lady Gang, and y'all just come to Old Lady Gang breakfast whenever y'all want breakfast. And then for Old Lady Gang, we gonna make it when we have Taco Tuesdays.
Taco Tuesdays, come on, babe.
The Old Lady Gang, everybody want to come and pack out Taco Tuesdays. Y'all be lined up to sing damn karaoke.
Here at OLG, we got Gina Renee performing. All these people is out here. Nice.
Let's make it a Taco Tuesdays every day at Old Lady Gang.
Which Tuckers?
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
I see and understand, Lord Jesus help me, his optimism, but I want to say that he is definitely incomplete in his execution of the businesses that he does. So Kandi is right when she says that.
Babe.
What, babe? What?
You've been saying the same thing for 6 months and we have not gotten Candy brother, this where we at still. Like, we can't keep putting money, getting something started, and don't finish. Todd and I having a million different businesses, it's like, the one-on-one time has been a little lacking. Our business life has taken over our entire life. I mean, it's just, I don't know.
It's too much. And that's a Leo. That's a Leo for you. But it's too much. Like, you got this going on, you got this going on, you got this going on. It's like, it's a lot.
The fact is, you got this, then you went and you had us to sign another lease because you want to start old lady game breakfast. Then you went and bought a 18-wheeler truck. Talking about we in the trucking business.
Yep.
You left this building sitting here for 7, 8 months.
Time out.
Now that you've come into some money, you used to be broke. You get what I'm saying? When I was working with Truly Original,
you're a round-the-way girl, and, you know, there was the booty. The booty was nice.
You really didn't have money like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, you talking like, oh, 60,000, that ain't nothing.
Have you estimated how much it's going to cost to even fix this up and get it to the vision?
A few $100,000.
Few $100,000 for this. And how much is it going to cost to get the OLG breakfast in order?
$60,000.
Okay, and then how much is it going to cost to get the other spot down the street in order?
That's probably another few $100,000.
Okay, but that's my point.
You know what I'm saying? It's just 60,000. It's just 60,000.
Well, his income bracket has increased.
I know that, but damn, he still needs to stay in the mindset of, I remember when I was broke. Kandi, she's saying, wait a minute.
Pace yourself. You know what I mean?
You can't just spend all this money and not tend to the money. You know, flip the shit.
Well, he's trying to own the truck and shit so that way he can make his...
Delivering my truck. Yeah, baby.
I know that's why he got the truck.
And transport all his own stuff.
Don't have to pay for that shit.
Exactly.
I get all of that.
He just pay a salary and pay, and he didn't even got to pay insurance. Carmen got the insurance covered, girl.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Kandi, she's so right about...
I was just about to say the same thing. She is so right about Todd prioritizing his family over his job.
I can take you out. You want to go on a date?
Yes, that would be nice.
All right, I'll get it popping.
Okay, I remember you said that too.
I will. I promise.
I don't want it to just seem like every day we together, that's all we do is work unless it's a birthday or anniversary.
She's right that she outlasted a recession over his ass. 2 recessions.
Right.
Oh, it's gonna be straight. We gotta get this, we gotta get that. But see, I've outlasted a recession. I know how it goes. You know, so I'm a little bit safer in my moves. He wants to tell me how it's supposed to be done.
So you can't be telling her, babe, yeah.
What's up, babe? Babe, I'm not Africa, babe. What's up, babe?
What you mean, babe? Nah, babe. She done outlasted too, so you gotta kind of chill out a little bit and just kind of, I understand, like you said last week, don't bruise his ego, Kandi.
Right.
Making him feel like he can't be the man that he wants to be.
Todd has felt the pressure of him needing to make more money ever since we got together. Like, people have always questioned him being with me and whether he was with me for money and all this.
They already done called him broke, already done said he ain't got this, he ain't got that.
He ain't giving you a dime, he's sleeping, eating on you.
So when he's overwhelmed with work and he needs somebody to talk to, he will appreciate the fact that Kandi is able to juggle being a
Mongol. But bitch, be a mogul. I mean, whatever. A mogul, whatever the hell I'm trying to say.
A mogul, child.
A mogul and also being a family person at the same time.
He's always been in this position of him trying to prove to the world that he doesn't need my money.
Not just to the world, but to you as well, Kandi, because you gotta think back on what you say and how you have directed emotions towards Todd that could hold some resentment. You have said that,
I'm sorry if he didn't have a house when he came into the marriage.
Right.
That sounds very passive aggressive. You know, sign the prenup, but make your own damn money so you ain't got to worry about mine.
Excuse me, get your own money while we're married and you'll be fine.
And that's what it came off as. So just understand you have kind of helped his thought process and feeling like he has to be so independent against your net worth.
You new to this, Todd. I do want to say that. You grew to this.
In the world of hot waters, yes.
When you start stretching yourself too thin, let one recession come through, that could wipe you out.
You scare me. I don't know why I get the long faces, the huffing and puffing.
If nobody's scared of success, don't try to talk to me like you just like, oh, you way more successful than me.
You know what? I'm like tired of all the craziness. Everything I say I'm gonna do comes through. I haven't had one fumble yet.
Understand that, damn, my baby got an advantage here. Yeah. Although she's a woman, I gotta just kind of
step back and listen.
You are from New York, though. You about like Mark Daly, just like his ass.
You learned that from your mama, and your mama was a very strong.
When you come in, you speak.
so you don't know what you don't know what I know etiquette. I know you speak very negative, my child. Well, I sure do. That's your prerogative. That's your prerogative. What I don't want you to do, stop threatening them. Setting them up. You don't tell me. I ain't said nothing about setting them up. You did say something about setting them up. I'm not going to sit and go through all this negative. You're giving me the hand. Now, what does that mean?
Keep it calm.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Soul, you know, but she was a very headstrong woman, and I know you got a lot of your characteristics from her.
Take your finger out my face. Take your finger out my face. You ain't going to keep pointing it at me. Whoa, you got the wrong one now, bitch. You got the wrong one now. Take me out of here. Up out of here. We ain't come for all this.
But when it comes to your wife, you need to be a little bit more submissive because she can take you to business platforms that you couldn't think of yourself.
I would not be surprised if we see.
Well, that's not that's not completely true because actually, and I do think that is gonna. I hate to say it, Kandi, and I love you, but I do think that this has been a long time coming, and you guys' separation and business ideals is going to bring your relation. I hope it doesn't. But it looks like it's going to bring your relationship to its knees.
Yes.
And you guys are going to have to start praying and stand back up again because it seems like y'all. A lot of times, Kandi just ends up dimming down her own feelings to kind of not argue about the situation and to just move forward in life because there's so much more to a relationship than just arguing, and there's so much more to business in life than disagreeing. But she ends up discounting her own feelings in the process. So when it's all said and done, Kandi is going to get to a point where I've been discounting my feelings for a motherfucking long enough, and I'm going to stand up for what I say and what I believe in because you're not damn listening. So I just hope that you guys are able to move through that in a healthy way.
Kandi refuses to argue on camera. She clearly refuses to argue on camera. She's really trying to keep it at a minimum, but she did kind of throw a jab in there when she asked him about Miami. I don't think that's something that was supposed to get out there, but that was her little jab. And he was going to keep the argument going, but she was just like, you know what? All right, Todd. So we definitely about to see some more of their relationship troubles. If Kandi keeps forgetting that the camera is damn red lit, okay? That's the problem. They record.
It's this bitch record.
And the shit ends up popping off while they recording, and they use just the pieces that are good. And the boring pieces they throw out.
Right.
Kandi in the room on her computer, they throw that shit out. Kandi cooking, they throw that shit out. You know, nothing interesting happened, they throw it out. Anyway.
Okay, whatever. When I'm going because I have to work. Why are you going to Miami?
Hang out.
Todd and I are not on the same page.
So, Todd and Kandi are talking about this New Jersey home, right?
Oh, hell no. We do not keep bachelor pads now that we married. We don't do that.
Paid off the condo. So, I have a condo in Jersey.
It's our Jersey crib, babe.
My name ain't nowhere on there.
My name ain't on this. My name ain't on this house.
But could this be the Marvin situation that Porsha was talking about?
Matter of fact, why don't you call Todd and ask him about what he just told a girl in New York this past weekend?
Okay, please. I will ask.
Telling them his name is Marvin.
Okay.
Some of that is in the streets of Atlanta. Probably that he can cheat. Marvin, his alias, that's what you need to worry about. All the same streets Mama Joyce be listening to.
Yeah, I'm just not on that. I don't even want to commentate because I love Kandi, and I just feel like sometimes, like I said, when she negates her own feelings, she kind of turns a blind eye to shit and doesn't see everything. So I hope I'm wrong.
Porsha said
I'm not saying that he is Marvin and he's sleeping around in New York or whatever, but bitch, he definitely has a place that you weren't fully aware that it was still his.
Right. And not only that, the crazy part is I feel like Todd is tired of Kandi. And I'm not understanding what is it, and can they give us more information about what's going on? Where's the argument? What's the arguments about, and why y'all so done? I don't think Kandi is so much done with Todd as Todd is with Kandi. I think that Todd is ready to run away.
Well, I don't think that either one of them are done with the other, but I do understand what you're saying because, like I said, Leo does have those circumstantial emotions. Like Kandi is being very successful right now, and it's not like, of course, the restaurants and stuff are prospering, but Todd doesn't have a major hand in that anymore because he's hired enough people to take care of that for him. That's what a boss does. And Kandi is used to that, just like she doesn't have a big hand in doing a lot of things for her other businesses. Just Peaches do for tags and whatever else she does for bedroom Kandi. Jamie do a lot of that stuff and everything else. And Damwan. But what I'm saying is that he feels like the success is not in a group setting or a couple setting with him and Kandi, and that's what he really is looking for. He wants companionship with everything.
She's acting. You can't get on her back and act while she's acting.
He just want to be behind the camera producing.
Okay, well, listen, y'all better create a movie together, because
that's what he wanted to do.
But you know what? It's not just Leo's, because Sherry Shepherd and Kim Whitley are the same way. If one is doing something that the other is not, they get like that. Even with Niecy Nash.
Yeah, Kim actually just said that when they was at the they were doing some event, and then Sherry kept saying no, and then as soon as Kim was in the damn picture, she said, "Okay, well, can I do it now?" And they said, "No, we don't need you no more, Sherry."
Right. Oh yeah, about that comedy documentary. You're right about that. And that's just what they always show that and say that they speak about that all the time. I might not be able to find a clip, but go check out Two Funny Mamas with Sherry Shepherd and Kim Whitley, Two Funny Mamas on YouTube, and search for their podcast. They are so funny. I love them. By the way, speaking of the podcast, guys, make sure you check out my podcast, the Urban Binge Radio. Everywhere podcasts are played, you can listen to us while you're driving in your car, while you're doing your exercise, while you are
cleaning up your house, whatever.
Pressure washing your shit.
Pressure wash this motherfucker.
You sure can. You can listen to it as long as the pressure washing machine ain't too loud. Anyway, guys, make sure you check out my podcast. Everywhere podcasts can be heard. Download the podcast.
Apple Podcasts, go to RSS, go to Spotify, Amazon, iHeart, all that shit, all the good shit.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
And make sure that you guys check out our boutique at urbanbinge.myshopify.com.
But Drew looks awesome in her velvet dress. I wanted to say that because listen, y'all, velvet is in style right now. Y'all must not fucking know. Velvet is in style. The thing is popping right now, okay? And at Urban Binge Boutique, we have a lot of velvet. Yes, we got a velvet collection. Do y'all not know? A velvet collection at Urban Binge Boutique.
It's called the Velvet Room, if you know what it is from ATL.
Yes. Google Urban Binge Clothing Company, Urban Binge Boutique, urbanbinge.myshopify.com, and you can check out our velvet collection. Okay, we have like velvet tops, velvet bottoms, velvet two-piece sets. We may separate some of them and make them some one-piece sets really soon. But check us out, guys. Really check us out. We don't just have a velvet collection. We got other collections too that I can't name right off the bat right now. But check us out, urbanbinge.myshopify.com. And what he has on right now, the entire fit is available. Oh, and what she has on right now, the entire fit is available at urbanbinge.myshopify.com. urbanbinge.myshopify.com. Right? And they need to go shop today. Okay? Ladies, and trans women, and whoever want to wear girl clothes, because that's all we got is girl clothes. So check us out. urbanbinge.myshopify.com. Whatever.
Urban Binge Clothing Company, a new luxury urban wear boutique offering trendy fashion styles, quality pieces with affordable prices. Clothes are to be loved and last long. Our belief here at the Urban Binge Clothing Company. Fashion is the key to confidence. Your beauty is your beautiful, let's just say futuristic fashion for all.
And you can check us out on Instagram at Urban Binge Boutique and on Facebook at Urban Binge Boutique.
Yes, guys, make sure you check us out, please.
This is the Urban Binge Radio.
So we're on Marlo's scene, the housewife that should have been got her peach, the honorary housewife.
Right.
She's been an honorary housewife. Pulling up to the Kandi Burruss.
This area is a rough area, right?
Oh, yes.
That's why she has to have this jail gate.
As it used to be.
What happened?
And I'm finna go the fuck off on Marlo.
Not
Because,
on
bitch,
Marlo.
yes, ma'am. Because y'all not always finna make it seem like Kandi shit always in the hood.
Oh, why does only one gate open? What the f? Welcome to the hood. Sweetie said this area, Kandi, is... What? She was scaring me. where Kandi's new house is located isn't the safest area. So when I got off the exit to go to Kandi's house, I locked my doors.
What? The mayor lives around the corner. What are you talking about?
Although one of her restaurants is on Cascade, what is it? Where is it at?
It's a bit
Off
dangerous
Camp
out
Creek.
there, Kandi.
Oh, and they got shot at the restaurant.
Going up for their dinner on Valentine's Day, told us they were shocked. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jovita Moore.
I'm George Estevez. Breaking tonight, customers just can't believe what just happened around them at dinner. A gunman walked right in and shot 3 people inside a popular Metro Atlanta restaurant owned by singer-songwriter and Real Housewives of Atlanta cast member Kandi Burruss. Channel 2 anchor Justin Wilfon live now in East Point tonight, outside Old Lady Gang 2. And Justin, you've been talking to some of those customers who tonight were just out celebrating Valentine's Day.
Right.
And then her house is off Camp Creek. Off Cascade is her house, and Camp Creek is the restaurant.
Kandi.
But you know.
Ooh, honey, the ghetto.
The ghetto. The ghetto. The ghetto.
Never mind. I ain't gonna stay in that point. Kandi, it ain't out, but it's gated. It's a gated community, damn it. The mayor used to stay down the street, but that was because he was stealing shit, so I guess that was
right. Anyway, Marlo came through with this motherfucking Deidre cut, bitch. My hair's laid like
It cut. My hair is laid like Deidre Allen, bitch. Girl, have you watched this new show, Cutting It in the ATL on WeTV?
Let me tell you something. Marlo is giving an old 2003, 2002, what you call it, 27 piece. What you used to call those?
27 piece, yep.
Oh my God.
What you call that? Don't go chase the waterfalls.
How you doing, baby? How you doing? Oh, all right. What kind of hairstyle that is, miss? I like that. That's what I'm doing. I'm promoting for hair shows. Yeah. Let me get the back. Let me get the front. I like it. It's old. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yes, I like that. What you call that? Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Water.
Marlo, you did that. Marlo did that.
Well, her mushroom cut.
Yes, I love it, Marlo. You did that. So I don't understand what the purpose of this talk between Kandi and Marlo is. It just seems
they're trying to
pointless.
basically reestablish the friendship that was with Kandi and Marlo before Marlo was even on the show. No, but Marlo used to date Kandi's
this was a point. The producers call this meeting. Kandi is busy.
Right. Yeah, that's what
Marlo ain't got nothing better to do.
I said recreating. I said recreating. Yes, it was called by the producers because Marlo is a new cast member on the show as a peach holder. So they're just trying to draw that similarity between two housewives of them having a genuine relationship.
Okay, well, I can understand that much. Yeah, and you know what? They flash back, like Jay was saying, maybe it is to reestablish or whatever. But when they flash back at Marlo and Kandi's relationship over the years.
I met her a long time ago because she dated my guy brother. Marlo and I have had a very up and down relationship. And when she came around these girls, she really started acting real shitty with me.
You know how many stories I've heard about you? I've heard you're a big mama, that you take care of guys.
You gotta be the type of friends you want. I definitely think we've been moving back to a better place, but it's been a slow roll.
I was like, you know what? Yeah, for some reason, Marlo seemed to have just hate Kandi and just want to get up under her skin for some reason. Not that Kandi get under Marlo's skin. I don't see Kandi getting under Marlo's skin. That's not what I get from that situation. I get that Marlo just want to be fucking with this damn girl for no reason.
Them Sagittarius and Aquarius be just fucking with you, bitch.
Really? He trying to talk about Nene.
She do be fucking with Kandi for no reason. I love you, Nene,
queen.
but period. You do, and she do. Dropping it with Drew.
Oh, yeah. They went there before AA1 because you was worried about the goddamn spider. So let's go ahead and move on and say that. Dropping it with Drew scene. He's totally confused right now looking at me like this because a spider was coming down on top of his makeup. Where the fuck this spider come from? This bitch is clearly just out in the public. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? This bitch is out in the public, spider webbing himself down to Jay makeup table and about to just rest right on top of his shit.
I done had a heart attack many times in my life. No, I'm just playing. But today, I died.
I was only able to get two. Notes from Drew's scene, which I think was significant because they went back to dropping it with Drew. Okay. And one of the things I talked about, I was only able to get 2 notes. Okay. Trying to kill this fucking spider that I still don't know if I caught or not.
And I don't either.
Okay. So I don't trust Drew's man at all, and she needs to leave him if she don't want to be cheated on again. Because I think, allegedly, I don't know this for a fact, but I think that he's cheating on her. I think he's cheating on her constantly, and I think that he gets a kick out of trying the fuck out of Drew, like Drew is some lame. I'm not understanding why in the fuck does Drew accept the bullshit that comes out of his mouth when clearly it's
What
a
would you
fucking
propose
lie.
that she do?
I would propose that she go and cheat on his fucking ass and get her pussy beat out.
And what is that gonna do? Or piss him off more?
And guess what? Once she go get the pussy beat out, he'll understand that he needs to value.
He will not understand shit, but he gonna be 30, 50, 90, 100 times madder than what the fuck he is right now. And that's just for real.
Well, I don't really like how he is doing her. I think that he is manipulative as fuck. I think that he is very manipulative, and I think that he is a big ass fucking liar. To her, at least, you know, probably not to other people, but in this moment, watching him, he's a liar. Tell the fucking truth.
Well, guess
Tell
what?
the fucking truth, and he fine as fuck.
And guess what? When Aaron walked through this door, baby, they became the 3 sucketeers, bitch. Cause I take one of them all at one time, or one after the other.
Well, let's set up the scene.
If
first.
they wasn't married,
Let's
I
set
thought
up
that's
the
what you was
scene.
talking about.
No.
Okay, so fuck that.
I am on. That was dropping it with Drew at her house before they got there, because you was dealing with the spider. So we move on. The part that Jay is talking about is at the restaurant. So Todd meets up with Ralph at the restaurant, and Aaron comes in.
And Aaron.
But Todd and Ralph is fine as fuck. But when Aaron walk in the door,
heads turn, baby.
Damn.
It was like
this man is fine.
You heard the music start when he started walking, bitch.
But something that Ralph is not feeling is Todd's antics. He don't want to be. It don't seem like he joking too much. He don't like Todd's antics.
Todd like he playing too goddamn much about the cheating shit now. Don't play with me.
Exactly. And Ralph is looking like, bro, I'm not playing. Don't get stepped on, Todd. That nigga big as fuck. And so we're on the part. Aaron is sitting here talking to Ralph and Todd, and he's talking about wanting another child. So they talk about how many children they got, and he said he only got 1 child. He want another child. And I'm like, all of them naming how many children they got: 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he
they got about
1.
10 million down in the
How he to find this man out this motherfucker and got this many children? 1. And not only that, he don't give me he a cheater. Todd give me
like
he
head. He like head.
Todd give me. Oh yeah, he probably do. You probably right about that. He Jamaican.
He like to sit here back and get that dick slobbed on, baby.
Yeah, I think he Jamaican.
You want to get that shit catered to.
Todd and Ralph is not as fine as this man, and this man got 1 child. Not only that, Todd and Ralph give me that they are cheaters and they will try the fuck out of Kandi and Drew. But
Todd and Ralph give me quicksters, bitch. They give me Speedy Gonzalez. They giving me that they gonna do pump pass, bitch.
But
because they ain't got long before they bust.
He wouldn't dare try Sanya on no fuck shit like cheating on her. He give me that Sanya would beat his fucking ass. He look like he is not a cheater at all.
She'll run from here to China to whoop his ass.
Her pussy and her head must be good, but her teeth is fuck. Her teeth is a big Arthur-ish. Okay, they are big Arthur-ish. You get what I'm saying? So I mean,
no.
They buck. They're very buck. You know, some people have buck teeth, but they're cute. Her buck teeth are really like protruding. You know, so she probably suck a mean.
Like Vicky wanted to say, hawk it. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm not gonna do it. I like you, Sonya.
So Ralph is sitting here getting scolded by the men. I don't think he really wants to get scolded by these men. I think he wants to just relieve himself and vent to them without being scolded. He gets scolded by Drew enough, or does he? No. He play all over Drew. He play all in her face.
She's
what they say?
Okay. Bitch, what I don't understand is how in the fuck is he gonna sit here and say that Drew should have never been going through his phone?
Yes.
likely story for you to flip it on her.
That's
and make it her problem.
That's the ultimate line for I am doing some shit, but stop going through my goddamn phone and you won't have to see the shit. I'm like, damn, he said it there. He said it right there. He went on and just let it loose right there. But he looked fine as fuck in his goddamn confessional though. I must say that. This is his first confessional of the season. He looks damn good.
So let's rank these men from longest and strongest to shortest. No, I'm just playing. No,
God,
no, we're not gonna do that.
Whether AA1 is smaller or whatever, I want him first.
Okay.
But I wanted to say lastly on Drew's part is that Todd is a better player than him. That's all it is. When I sit here and I look at them, like I said already, AA Run don't give me here try Tanya. But Todd and Ralph give me they the same. It's just Todd know how to play the game better than Ralph do. That's all it is.
Kandi, I'm gonna need you to do a little bit more than just be goddamn crying when you want to be upset.
You need to pay attention to what the fuck Todd is doing.
Because that's the point. It's no consequence. You can't just be crying when you be mad. I need you to take a pot or a pan.
Hell no. Hell you crying for? Before I grab them kids and
goddamn head.
Cook breakfast. Bring him into the kitchen and get you a big old pot of hot grits. And when it start to boil like lava, after he done got good and comfortable, you say, good morning. Throw it right on him.
Come on.
I told you she'll grab your tears and choke you with them. I'd grab them tears and strangle you with them. Hell no.
You drown his ass in them goddamn tears.
Like, damn, my dear.
This is the Urban Binge Radio.
Now we at Marlo house, so they give us the little introduction after she done after she done talked to Kandi about black men and black children who grew up with a bronze or a silver spoon in their mouth to be able to have a Benz when they want to go to homecoming.
Right.
So she whip out the Hermes belt for him so he could wear that, and I guess that he's supposed to be getting dapper for him to go to the homecoming.
They just like they auntie, honey. Both of them. They very diva-ish.
I'm a diva.
Because let me tell you, when I was younger, people told me you're gonna be gay when you grow up.
Oh.
And some people even asked me, I'm not saying them little boys gonna be gay when they grow up, but what I am saying is they are feminine. And the feminine comes from being around women all the time. And Marlo probably noticed that, so she tried to have Justin around him. But Jay don't agree that Marlo should be calling Justin to come help with anything going on with his private area.
I have never been molested, touched, raped, or none of the above, but I just don't think that you can trust a man who's not a family member to be tending to anything that got to do with your nephew's private parts.
Child.
Right.
And not only that, I don't even trust Marlo's managers. Fuck the child thing. I just don't understand why you would have a couple manager, their husband and wife. Anything go wrong, they're going up against you. You won't have a fighting chance because they know all of your financial information. They know all of your shit. They can work you
from both sides of the fence.
They're duo managing you. How dumb is that, Marlo? And I would not be surprised if we see
people do not fraternize
crumble
with their coworkers for a reason. Okay.
Right. And then they all at your house being a father figure. Fuck is he all at your house being a father figure? He your manager, honey. Separate the two.
Right.
I don't understand it. He's not the babysitter. Okay. I'm not understanding that. Kim Whitley, Sherry Shepherd, and Lavelle. I mean, what's their boyfriend name? At home boyfriend?
Andre,
their live-in boyfriend.
Andre takes care of us, and then he just gone. We didn't say he could be gone this long. That's the first thing.
Andre said, I know I heard him say it under his breath. Y'all gonna miss me when I'm gone. We do!
He was like, I'm gonna be gone. I thought he was gonna be on 2 weeks. Did you say 10? Are you doing the whiz?
I can't breathe without Andre.
Back at Drew house, okay, we done went here, there, all across the ATL, honey.
And we done came back to Drew ass. Like we said, she carrying the episode and the season so far.
Yes, she is. She is carrying the episode and the season so far, with Marlo coming in second place and Kandi and Todd coming in third place. But I wanted to start off here with Drew's husband has thought of this whole elaborate plan to set up some roses and candle and this whole Valentine type of romantic dinner or date for her, for himself and Drew. And the only thing I can think of at the start of all of this, right, for his redemption. The only thing I can think of at the start of this is the gay boy has to be behind all of this. It's no way the gay boy is not behind this. The gay boy is giving me that he put a little birdie in Ralph's ear and caused all of this, caused him to go get this and get that and get this. And another thing, I would not have nobody around my man. If I got infidelity issues already, I'm not going to have no gay boys or no girls.
Because Miss Messy know how to take trade now.
Women get it twisted and trust their man so much.
And what they don't
believe
understand
that this boy won't get his dick sucked by.
What they don't understand is that
a
man who is in need of something at the moment will go for just about anything.
You not at home and that nigga dick hard as a rock.
Every single one of these ladies,
and your gay
if they've been cheated on by one of their boyfriends or husbands or whatever, has seen the bitch who he was cheating with and said, what the fuck is wrong with me? Let me go look in the mirror. Because how in the hell did he give it all to this bitch?
And I look like this.
Right.
And she looked like that.
You ain't tripping, bitch. You look good, baby.
Right.
But that dick was the one looking.
Exactly. So, Drew, I say don't have nobody around you and your man.
I don't want nobody.
Serious. Always.
Sitting around.
I don't want nobody. Sitting around.
Drew is getting ready to go to this elaborate setup date that Ralph has orchestrated via the gay-ass assistant. I think Ralph might be possibly getting his dick sucked while Drew is getting dressed. I wouldn't trust his ass then.
Ralph is doing right. Because
every time you go to the
nowhere
gym,
to
what
be
you doing?
found. Nowhere to be found. I just want to say that he ain't nowhere on the camera.
Still don't know what he did in Tampa.
Ralph and I have been through a lot. Like, we're still trying to work through Tampa. I still don't know where you were.
I told you I was at the beach.
Where were you?
Tampa.
And then there's new problems.
Now, you just let that go, baby, because you know what? We know what the fuck he did. We just don't know who he did it with. So you want the details? We're going to have to find another way.
Drew.
But what I do want to say,
him.
ain't no trusting him. Ain't no trusting him at all. But what I do want to say is that he doing all this lovey-dovey shit just to get your mind off him fucking that assistant.
I'm telling you.
Focus.
Right. Pay attention, Drew. Drew's husband is so damn sexual. So by the time Drew gets here, he can't stop putting his dick on her fucking thigh. It's like he's all up on her. I don't know if he took a Viagra, if he took a fucking Bing.
That's to get them endorphins moving so her mind changes.
Wine, or what the fuck is he doing? But he is being very touchy and feely and sexual. Very, very sexual. Like, he all over her. Like, I'm about to fuck you right here on this patio. I'm like, damn, what is he doing? But you're right. It's probably just to get her mind off the shit.
I would just, not vocalize how I felt in the sake of keeping peace. And I stopped saying how I felt because I was afraid that wrath, That wrath is so serious.
I apologize.
So they're having this conversation, and I feel so bad for Drew because as I'm watching this, I'm kind of seeing myself and I'm hearing her talk to the Aquarius in me. And I'm just like, okay, listen, Justin, so I am. I'm very self-aware, okay? Luckily, I have a Leo mother. I'm an Aquarius with a Leo mother, okay? And a Pisces father, okay? So I'm listening to what she's saying, right? And I'm just thinking to myself, damn, us Aquarius, first thing first is we do know how to admit when we're wrong. Sometimes I may notice what I did wrong and I apologize because I have a relationship with God. And if God is convicting me and he wake me up and say, you're wrong, no matter how much I try to be combative sometimes and say, God, no, I'm not apologizing. He beats me over the head, not literally, but he convicts me to the utmost that my spirit turns and says, you know what, I'm sorry. Even if I was more wrong, but this person started it, I still say I'm sorry.
And I be sitting there saying, hell no, I'm the God. Is there another way?
I know how to say sorry. There's been times where people have wronged us, but I said sorry because I was more wrong at the end of the day.
And I said, fuck that shit. And I still ain't said sorry.
But that doesn't mean
I do say sorry to him.
That does not mean that Aquarius can't lie. Aquariuses, we do lie. Most of the times, if I'm a lie, it's to not hurt somebody else's feelings and to not tell them the truth because I don't want to really break them. But when I eventually blow up, it come off really bad. When I should have just said it softer and let you know ahead of time before it boiled and festered up in me. Is that the word festered?
Yeah. Yeah, that wrath is serious from them Aquarius, baby. Drew, you know, we here.
Unfortunately.
We here. They, like.
That's true. I understood what she was saying, because then I'm looking at myself like, you know what? When I'm upset, maybe sometimes Jay will change his thought or his wording to not upset me because he thinks that I might get upset. Like, if Jay does something that's repetitive that I've already made clear we're not going to do, and he still do it because he forgot that I reiterated it over and over, I feel like, okay, now I'm pissed the fuck off.
Like, sometimes I forget to tell him what I want to eat or what I'm going to eat for dinner, because we don't always eat the same thing. And he always want me to tell him as soon as I know what I'm going to eat, because he don't never know. But then when it come down to dinner time, and I be like, I'm just going to eat this. And I don't
be
tell
already
him.
in there cooking the fucking meal, and I'm like, well, damn.
I
why
forgot.
The fuck you didn't
Damn,
tell
I didn't
me?
mean.
If you would have told me, then maybe I would have said defrost me the same thing, and maybe I'll eat the same thing, or make enough for me. You know, and so those are the type of things, you know, Aquariuses, we probably, no tolerance for BS, no tolerance for playing around, no tolerance, but want to joke when we ready to joke, and want to fuck around when we ready to fuck around, and want you to be ready for our fuck around. Okay, but we're not ready for your fuck around when we're not ready.
Because I truly the fuck hope that he was joking when he said he was finna schedule a one-on-one session with a man to teach her how to talk to men.
He was throwing shade.
For you to go and speak to Dr. Ken on like how to speak to men appropriately to get whatever you're trying to do across effectively.
That was shady. That was real shady. That's something we can be. We can be very, what's the word, condescending, and we're the most nonchalant sign. If you look up the most nonchalant sign, it's Aquarius. We're nonchalant.
Don't give a Aquarius. Don't give a fuck.
Yes, and then I will pay for you to have a session too to learn how to talk to women. Cheers.
That's what their middle name is. Aquarius. So don't give a
his
fuck.
nonchalant, calm demeanor, but you can see the anger in him clutching his teeth and his eyes and his face. But he's sitting here calmly and talking calmly. When he goes in the room, he's gonna blow the fuck up. Drew don't even want to go that way. That's why she sat the fuck down, because she's like, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with this. Okay, Ralph? Just suck his dick. But I bet you been at that.
But it's not, no, because
that ain't gonna work.
It's not. So, because the simple fact is that she was the one that was crying, and she left the table. Where are you?
So irritated that you brought this bullshit up, okay? He's so irritated. I'm just surprised that, to me, in the beginning of the conversation, he said, what did he say in the beginning? That he's gonna put himself first. I think that was the first fuck up. Before he said anything about her talking to a doctor, about how to talk to me, and this nigga first said that he's putting himself first, and then his children last.
So
He did say that.
my new order now is God,
Okay.
me, and then my wife, my kids, and everyone else. Because I think for men, a lot of...
And then in the last episode, in the first episode, Drew revealed that he said to her, if you stand in between me and my dreams, you gotta go.
Oh, so he told me if I ever came between his dreams, he would pick his dreams. I was like, wait a minute, what? He said that? Oh, yeah.
So it's like he is not prioritizing his marriage at all, and that's clear.
My first bag can be full, okay? Because no matter what, God is first, okay? But my child is second. No matter what, my child is second.
I think that people should really rethink that. Your child should never be second, and this is why.
You should be second?
No, listen. Your mother raises you, and then you leave. You get married, you have a child, you raise them, and then they leave. So
but
when
you're gonna always be here after she gone.
Right. So no, seriously, no, I'm serious. So it's not about saying you're gonna please me over pleasing your child. No, but you should always respect your partner over respecting your position as a parent. Right. Because sometimes you have to compromise and say, I am a parent, but at this time I'm gonna take your parenting technique because I love you and I trust you and I feel like your judgment is better right now. So just like that would happen on any normal day, you should carry that throughout your relationship. Your children should never be before your spouse.
So Ralph is getting up from the table. He's thrown a little bit of shade her way with some of the stuff he said, and the clips we just played. So now he's getting up from the table.
I cannot believe that Ralph just sat here and brought her to this dinner, and after she got up and walked away crying because of the shit that you were saying, being an asshole, you would say, I regret doing this for you. I regret doing this for you. And I already knew that this was a dry gesture to kind of cover up or shield his infidelities.
Because if you regret it already, it was fake.
Right.
You regret it already? Damn.
So it's like, then he walked away from the table. So it's like, I just don't understand what was his purpose of bringing her there.
So Ralph's attitude is real fucked up. He's now got up from the table, stormed off, pissed the fuck off. Like Jay said, regretting that he ever did it, so he clearly didn't mean it. And just looking at him really caused me to take a look at myself. I love to be self-aware, and I learned this from being in different programs and just being in juvenile as a kid, and not only in juvenile, but in all boys group homes and shit like that, where you were forced to talk to a psychiatrist, forced to talk to a counselor and shit like that. And these men would teach me that type of shit. It's best, first of all, look at yourself, because you can settle a lot of shit looking at yourself and changing the problem with you first.
Right.
So looking at him and watching him act this way, I don't want Jay to feel like I have such a wrath that he can't say certain things, but I freely feel like I can freely say. And to me, it's still a personal problem, because nobody's gonna stop me. Nobody's wrath, nobody's attitude, nothing's gonna stop me from saying what I need to say. I'm not gonna be overwhelmed with stress and shit like that because I'm holding in words that I want to get off my chest.
Well, sometimes
so
it's
I
not.
apologize about hurting your feelings later.
It's not so much about stress, because sometimes it's stuff that's so little, like me wanting to order food from somewhere, and I know good and well he don't want me to spend the money to do it, and I typically say it at the last minute because I don't feel like cooking, and I don't always know that I don't feel like cooking until the last minute.
And he just waiting because
like,
he's scared of my wrath. So not really scared, but just afraid that I'm going. And let me not say it's a wrath like I'll be throwing shit or nothing like that. Jay,
no,
the
it's
slightest
just a
bit
war
of
of
my
words, and I'm not.
The slightest bit of me feeling unpleasant, or the slightest bit of him not being able to please me or make any slight mistake causes him to feel like he's gonna get snapped on, or I might fly off at the mouth or something like that, when it's not even like that. I mean, honestly, if I get upset, you don't have to be so into trying to please me that you can't take it when I get upset.
Or even that I upset myself, because sometimes I get upset because I don't want him to be upset at all, even about things that I can't control sometimes, and that is a personal problem. And sometimes he doesn't even tell me when he gets upset, because if I can't control the situation or help the situation, it's no use in telling me, because I'm just going to be mad with his ass.
And he just get upset because he can't please me, and I'm upset, so now he get upset and hate me. Listen, we've been through a lot. We've been through a whole lot. I feel really bad for Drew. She's manipulative because she sat here pouting the way she did. She wants sympathy.
Yeah, she sat here and acted as though she was going to be receptive to what was happening, and she did not have any intention. This whole moment was a failure from the moment it was conceived. It was just something that was never going to be what y'all thought it was going to be, because it was there for the wrong intention from Ralph's end, and Drew did not attend this for the right reasons. I think that Drew attended this whole date night or session because she felt like it was going to give her an opportunity to voice her frustration and her opinions about how her marriage is not going in the direction that she wanted it to go. But she also had to be receptive to understanding that there were going to be things that she didn't like, that she was going to have to listen to.
That's true. That's true. I just hate that it started off so romantic, so beautiful, so awesome.
It did.
Ended the way that it ended.
In a damn disaster.
A damn disaster. So
like a tornado, girl.
Like a tornado. Like a tornado.
This is the Urban Binge Radio.
Guys, I just wanted to say one freaking thing. Thank you so much. As you can see, Jay has his beautiful gold mic back. That is Jay's mic that I've been using for a very long time, okay? Because I loved it. I thought that, okay, I am the host of the show. You are my co-host. Why don't I have a gold mic? And he tried
Why
to tell
didn't
me,
you buy a gold mic?
Right. He tried to tell me to get a gold mic, but I thought that it looked so cheap. But when it got here, it was so golden and beautiful. Then one of my favorite celebrity comedians, Ricky Smiley, and radio personality, showed up with a gold one right after Jay gets his gold one. So then I'm like, Jay, can I have the gold one, please? And he gave it to me, and he ended up using my black one. And now I reach out to Larry Reid. I had about $150, $175 that I was able to spend on a mic. As you can see, this is a brand new microphone.
Because we got $400, but we ain't got $400 to spend on no damn microphone.
On a single mic. So I've noticed
our computer was $1,200.
Right. I noticed that my, I guess, social media mentor helped me get this. I see that he always have Shure mics all around his studio. So I was like, you know what? Ask and you shall receive. Something that he always say. Larry Reid always say that. So I said, you know what? I'm going to type up this message. I prayed about it. I had this message drafted up for about a day or two, 24 hours or more. And I ended up copying it and went on and sent it to him. Lo and behold, not even 30 minutes later, a couple conversation, couple words back and forth, Larry Reid dropped $400 in my account without me even asking for $400 to buy this microphone right here. The Larry Reid Live. I cannot thank him enough, okay? Because I think that being on YouTube requires a type of look in order to make it to a certain
aesthetic
status.
does have a lot to do with it, and also the technology part. So we have a 4K camera. We have a computer that's capable of doing all that. We have our ring lights and our soundboards.
So I needed a mic to match. And I have a very serious soundboard. The soundboard that Jay bought is small but expensive than a motherfucker. Okay?
Right.
And the camera that we're using right now is a very expensive camera. So I just want to tell Larry Reid, thank you so much for investing in our life, in our endeavors. Is that the word? Endeavors? Yeah. Thank you, because Larry Reid will tell a motherfucker if you need to go back to school and get an education. He will let you know. And I think I probably need to go back to school. You think he was talking to me? I don't know.
No.
But thank you so much, Larry D. Reid. Thank you so much for investing. Don't go hitting Larry Reid up asking him for shit, because he's not just giving money out to every darn body. And I mean, everybody and lottie-dottie, right?
Lottie-dottie and every darn body.
Oh, lottie-dottie and every darn body. He ain't giving money out to every lottie-dottie and every darn body. Thank you so much, Larry Reid. Thank you so much, Xaria and Xavier, for sharing y'all daddy. Thank you so much, Alisa, for sharing your ex-husband. And thank you so much, Shamako, and what's the fine-ass name?
Kendall.
Thank you so much for sharing y'all boss.
Well, you know, it wasn't voluntary on their behalf. It's just indirectly.
And you know, I was thinking, Alisa, Shamako didn't probably cuss him the hell out after he found out he gave $400 to a damn random YouTuber. The fuck is you doing, Larry? We out here in Miami in
this Larry money. Y'all hurts.
We in high rises and shit, spending money and shit. You giving this boy $400 damn. Larry, I found out you was bisexual. I will leave this relationship and come over.
See what I'm talking about? See the problems that
we out. We out.
Yeah, we out.
Thank you guys so very much for tuning in, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you hit that bell, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. You're hitting the bell so you can be notified every time we go live, every time we post a video, every time we post a post. Follow us on all of our social medias at The Urban Binge on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also subscribe to our other YouTube channel at The Urban Binge. It's The Urban Binge. You can check out our podcast everywhere podcasts can be heard. That is The Urban Binge Radio on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Check out our website, www.theurbanbinge.podbean.com. Also, check out our boutique right here.
On Instagram at Urban Binge Boutique and Facebook at Urban Binge Boutique. And also our website at urbanbinge.myshopify.com.
urbanbinge.myshopify.com.
And you guys need to definitely subscribe to the newsletters and emails that we have, because you guys can get exclusive deals and discounts and things like that from our store.
Yes. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, because today is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
It is Sunday Mother's Day, and typically we would not have a Housewives of Atlanta episode this week. I think it's really about reunion week, typically around reunion week, about now, or a couple of weeks from now, but still. So, we back.
See you guys later, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please hit that thumbs up. That's the only way everybody can see this video, is if you guys hit the thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. Hit us up in the Cash App also.
It was just a blessing in disguise. Thank you, 'cause I dodged a bullet. When you walked out, I thought that it was over, but it turned out it was just a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise.
Who was this wonderful person that was given a fashion show with no fashions? How dreadful.
Huh? Shrimp and chicken? Oh, wow. You stayed to the very end, I see. Well, since you're here, do me a favor. Hit those big words down there. Subscribe. You see that? Yeah. And if you liked the video or if you didn't like the video, hit that thumbs up. Also, hit that bell so you can be notified every time we go live or post a video. You don't want to miss our content. I'm telling you. You can also follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and a new one, Big O, at The Urban Binge, okay? You can also Google search our podcast. If you can't get enough of us, we're always posting on our podcast talking about interesting topics. Just search The Urban Binge Radio Podcast. And you can find us on several podcast platforms, i.e., iHeart, Spotify, and any podcast platform that you prefer. And after you're done with all of that, scroll down our channel, and I'm sure you'll find a lot more interesting content like this video. See you guys later. Let me finish getting dressed.